What's up, Juan? Chris here, the owner of CNP Marketing Design. And in this video, I'm going to show you what you could do to bring more customers straight to your business using your website and Google Business Profile as the tools. And the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for your business if you use these strategies. More importantly, how you could easily get an extra 113 jobs every single month or more consistently by doing what I'm about to teach you right here in this video. But first off, man, I checked out your page, and the page itself looks pretty good. And I'm really digging the before and after pictures and the branding that you have going on this page. But getting right into it, I want to go over the first topic with you, and that's page content. And to show you that, I'm going to go into one of your biggest competitors in the Houston area, and that's Sunny Pressure Washing. So page content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of any site. Now, you actually need about 1,500 to 2,000 words in your home page to be optimized with Google, depending on your competition and keywords. And this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. And a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase somebody searched into Google that indicates they're ready to buy your services. For example, if somebody looked at pressure washing Houston, Texas, right? You know that they're looking to get a pressure washing job done, and it's in an area that you target. And when you rank for these words, you come up first to get more customers coming straight to you that are already ready to buy. And to sum it up, Google loves information and relevancy. And it actually has bots that will come and scan your website to try to find out what services you offer and what areas you target. And in your content, you can place keywords that tells Google exactly what terms you want to be put in front of when people search for them. That's why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for anything. Now, if you check out the amount of content they have on this front page, they really don't have that much, which is going to make it that much easier to actually beat these guys and get all their business coming to you instead. Now, the second topic I want to go over with you are backlinks. To do that, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. Now, backlinks are super simple. They're just another website linking to yours through theirs, either through a clickable text or image. So if I clicked on this link right here and it brought me up to their website, that's an example of this website sending their website a backlink. Now, the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of their website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in their business by seeing others vouch for them. It's just like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins, except not all backlinks are created equal. You want more relevant and powerful sites linking to you to give you more authority in Google's eyes, because quality always wins with backlinks. And by relevant, I mean, if you had other pressure washing sites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut, for obvious reasons, right? Now, we'd actually take a look at their backlinks to find out what they're using to be so successful, and we can use it as a roadmap to beat them at their own game, right? But I don't want you to get confused by any of these numbers up here, so I'm going to go over this with you real quick. The UR is the power of their homepage or the page that's being searched. Their DR is the power of their entire website. This is the number of backlinks that they have. This is the number of websites sending those backlinks, the number of organic keywords that they're ranking for, and the estimated amount of traffic that they're getting for it. This is probably about 5 to 10 times higher than what it shows here, because that's typically what it reflects when you look at something like Google Analytics, which is very, very spot on accurate when it comes to the traffic. And when you look at Ahrefs, where it just tracks patterns, this is probably closer to about 4,000 to 8,000 searches going to their site every single month. Now imagine if you had even just a fraction of that, how many more customers you would be getting every single month. Now, this is actually what you're missing out on by not doing this. But let's take a look at some of their keywords real quick, find out what they're ranking for. This one's a perfect example. Pressure washing Houston. On average, gets 500 searches every single month. If you rank for just a few of these words, imagine how much business you would get. Now, I actually took the liberty of giving you the breakdown of some of these numbers and how they work here at the end of this video. But first, I wanted to show you a Google search. The first thing you see here are ads. And while ads are amazing if they're done right, if they're not, they become a serious money pit. A lot of phones and computers have ad blockers too, which is another reason why organic ranking is so important. But this leads me down here to the amazing tool called the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in this top position typically means at least an extra 40 or 50%, sometimes even up to an extra 100% more calls than top organic ranking alone. Now, what gets you ranked here, amongst other things, is having a stronger and larger citation profile than your competitors. And all a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted into directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. There are thousands of these things, by the way. Yes, there are a lot of other ranking factors too, but your organic ranking and your citations are some of the biggest things here. You can also rank in multiple areas all at once using the same profile, as well as capture all of those near me keywords like pressure washing near me. So let's say, for example, right where this pin drops is where your Google Business profile is. Over time, the stronger that profile gets, the larger the area it's going to cover, right? And now you have people from all over this region looking for any of the services that you provide. You're coming up in this top position right here and getting all of the business for that, which makes this perfect for getting local customers. And once these strategies are coming together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's worth it. So I just grabbed a few. There's a ton of keywords for Houston alone, a lot of services that you offer, let alone all of the areas outside of Houston that also have their own keywords. But just out of these few, that's 2,600 searches every single month. Now, if you converted just 3% of those into jobs, which is a low ball, that's 78 extra jobs per month from your website and 113 jobs or more by using both strategies. Now, like I said, that doesn't include all the other areas taken over by your Google Business Profile or all of the other keywords or services that you target either. But how do we actually find these numbers? The average click-through rate of somebody in the top position of Google is 28.5%, meaning if I looked up pressure washing Houston, this guy is going to get about 28.5% of those site visits. 60 to 80% of those will actually buy or call your business, or they'll fill out a lead form. And if your closing rate is about 50%, which it typically is, at least getting leads this way, here's what the numbers look like from just your website. If you were in the top position for a buyer intent keyword that gave you 100 searches a month, you can expect to close about 8 to 11 deals per month by maintaining that top position. I just like to lowball at it 3%, even being the minimum, even though it's often higher because, hey, nobody's ever upset with the lowball, right? And I'm not sure what your margins are specifically, but if you multiplied your average profit per job with the number of jobs you would get, what could you be making this year if you did this? And Juan, this is what I do for a living. While this video is going to help you start generating a really good amount of revenue, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, go a little bit faster, if you just have any questions whatsoever about any of this, you're more than welcome to shoot me a message back. You can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. Either way, I would really appreciate just a line of feedback so I know whether or not you got some value out of this video. But thank you so much, Juan. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon, my man.